Hi everybody, and welcome to a brand new episode of Video Game Dad, the show that's going to curl into a ball and roll into small places. I'm the Video Game Dad, and with me as always is the Video Game Kid. A few weeks ago, when we played Super Smash Bros., I said that I would eventually like to play all the games that were represented. Well, there's no better time than the present. Today we are going to start filling in some of the gaps. So come explore an uncharted planet with us as we play...
Super Metroid!
That's right, we are playing Super Metroid for the Super Nintendo. You ready to get started?
Mm-hmm.
Alright then. Ah, yes. Time for more Nintendo. It's a thing, and it's 1994.
Yummy.
Yummy. And Allison's eating chocolate. She's not commenting on the fact that 1994 was a yummy year. I don't know, it might have been. I was like 9, so yeah, Metroid 3, guys. Super Metroid. Like I said a couple episodes ago, whenever we played it, we'd eventually be getting to all the games.
That says Super Metroid TM.
Yep. TM stands for trademark. Like I said in the Super Smash Bros. Episode, we'd eventually be getting to all the episodes in Super Metroid, or what am I saying? We'd eventually be getting to all the all the games featured in Super Smash Bros. And so here we are. We're playing Metroid. So anyway, let's get started. I already did go ahead and get the file started just because it's an extremely long introductory text crawl. The TLDR version is Samus fought the Metroids on Zebus, and then which is the events of Metroid. Then she went to their home planet and destroyed most of them, and that's the events of Samus Returns. Metroid 2 Return of Samus, I think is what it's called. And then at the end of that, a baby Metroid bonded with her, and so she took it to some scientists. But then she got a distress call from the space lab, and so now she's going to find out what's going on. So.
Did you guys see my cupcake video?
I bet they did. I know a few people saw it, and they thought it was pretty cute.
Who?
I don't know. The Button Masher Bros. I can't remember who else commented on it, but a couple people did. I can't remember off the top of my head. Thanks for indulging my wacky little girl and her cupcake review. Ah, gross. You just dribbled chocolate on me. Alright. So let's go find out what's going on with our baby Metroid. Yeah, basically the scientists decided that they could harness the power of the Metroid to produce weapons, I guess? Because, you know, it's the future and all things are about weapons. Oh, there's our baby Metroid friend. Hey, buddy. Hey, you doing alright? Whoa. What do you think this guy's gonna do?
Shoot us and kill us.
That's what he's trying to do. What do you think this guy's name is?
Steeler.
Steeler? Like the Pittsburgh Steelers? Is that what he is? Is he a Pittsburgh Steeler? Boo, Pittsburgh. No, but seriously, this guy's name is Ridley. And he's Samus's long-standing foe. He appears in pretty much every game. Oh no, I'm not gonna super die. Alright, fine. I didn't do a whole lot of damage to him, but he did a whole lot of damage to me. Anyway, Ridley appears in most of the Metroid games. Most of the main series ones, I think. I'll be honest with you guys, I haven't actually played Metroid 2, so I don't know a lot about that one, other than the brief little tidbit from the opening cutscene that we get, and that it's on the Game Boy.
I have a Whipkins cat.
She does. She has a Webkinz cat.
I don't know why it's called Whipkins.
That's just the name of the brand. We haven't done much with it just because you've been out of town visiting your aunt, so we haven't had a whole lot of time to mess with your Christmas toys. Ow, son of a gun.
Aww.
Yeah, we're actually, a few people know this, that we record these way in advance. We're actually recording this on New Year's Eve, as it would happen. But it's probably not even going to be going up until the end of January, so yay time lock. So what do you think's going to happen to Samus now that she escaped the space base? Space base.
Maybe it will go...
I like Metroid. I'm not just super overly
I
familiar
like
with it.
pink.
Yeah. Well, we've got pink on our map. So, would you like to hear some fun facts about Metroid and Samus?
Yeah?
Okay. Well, in the first game, Samus's gender was left intentionally ambiguous. So, for the entirety of the game, you were led to believe that you were playing as a male character. But then, the big reveal at the end of the game is that this whole time, Samus is a female. So she was one of the first mainstream female video game heroes. And this worked a lot better in Japanese because in the English instruction manual, they literally refer to Samus as him. But in Japan, they actually have a pronoun that's like ambiguous gender that's not just they or it. I mean, not that there's anything particularly wrong with that, because I know that some people prefer to be called they. It was...
I'm not going to share with you.
You're not going to share with me?
Um,
You're not going to share with the audience, or you're not going to share with me?
I'm not going to share with you.
Okay, that's fine. I didn't really want any. It's got little girl slobber all over it anyway. So yeah, anyway, Samus was intentionally ambiguously gendered until the end of the first game. Then it was like, oh my god, she's a lady. Whoa, 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 she's a lady. And the lady is badass. So anyway, missiles. Yeah, we got the missiles.
These are the same.
Yeah, she's got some kitty cats. I think I mentioned the plastic kitty cats that she got for Christmas from my brother that are... It's a bag of plastic cats, and she was pretty excited to have a bag of plastic cats.
I got 12 of them.
Mm-hmm.
I got brown ones, yellow and black ones, gray ones, orange ones, and yellow and black and white ones.
Mm-hmm. You want to give the game a try? And here we go with the typical Allison playstyle of just frantically mashing buttons. Alright. You are silly. Yeah, let's go ahead. Let's head over this way. And if you push down twice, push it again, you'll turn into a ball and you can roll under that. Yo, and you got a missile upgrade. Alright, now we've got even more missiles. That's pretty awesome. You're very silly. Now we jump up here.
Are we Ninja Turtle?
No. She's a bounty hunter, but this is her spacesuit. It's a cool spacesuit. It protects her from environmental hazards. And also she just looks cool. Let's see.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, what? Okay.
Let's go back.
Yeah, we're going back. That's kind of the main thing about this game is that there's a lot of exploring and running back and forth and oh no!
Ah!
Space pirates! I'll get them.
Help me!
Yeah, there you go. Good job.
Okay, ready?
Oh, here's another one. Ready? Jump up there and get him. Good job.
You try.
Okay, you want me to take over?
Yeah.
All right, that's
You
fine.
can try. But get the purple thing.
Yeah, the purple things are energy. They are what keeps you alive, and then you can collect missiles. But anyway, that's kind of...
Wahoo!
Wahoo! So that's kind of just the main thing with any Metroid game, really, is there's a lot of exploration. Oh dear. There's a lot of exploration and just kind of running back and forth and visiting the same areas that you've gone back to over and over again. And this is part of what...
This is in a bag because if you lose it, it won't be safe.
Mm-hmm.
It might be dug by a dog.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay. This back and forth exploration is what... is part of what coined the term Metroidvania, which is basically a term that it's kind of a catch-all term used to describe any game that there's a lot of heavy exploration. So what do you think, where do you think the second part of Metroidvania comes from?
Matching cats.
Alright then. It comes from a game series called Castlevania. The first few Castlevania games were pretty straightforward. Like, the second one is a little bit back and forthy, but the main...
Some are girl kitties and some are boy kitties.
Yeah. The main part of the Vania part of Metroidvania comes from the game Symphony of the Night, which is another game that we will eventually be getting to. Let's see, what's in here?
Did we give some of our missiles away?
Oh, nope, we used them. I'm actually still using them, which is not what I meant to do. I meant to just be on my pea shooter.
What is pea shooter?
Pea shooter just is a term that means not a very strong weapon. Oh, this guy's messing me up. Part of the thing that's cool about Metroid is that the further into the game you get, the more power-ups you collect. Like you saw, we collected that missile power-up. You can also collect a bunch of shield power-ups. There's not just one missile power-up. There's a bunch. I can't remember the max you get.
It's like a million and bazillion?
There's like a million and bazillion. And that's part of the fun of this game is that...
we have to collect them all?
You don't, actually. That's what I was getting to. Part of the fun of this game is that you don't have to collect them all. You can, and there's people that do it, and it's called speedrunning, where they get, there's certain categories for it. There's any percent speedruns, and then there's 100% speedruns. And to get 100% on this game, you have to get all the collectibles, which means all the missile upgrades, and there's, I think, super missile upgrades as well, and get all the energy upgrades, and that gets you 100%. And I was looking into it earlier.
Energy is 66.
Yeah, that's how much we've got in reserves. We can have as much as 99 right now, but when we get another energy tank, it gives us 100 more, and then we get a little pink square up at the top left. Oh no! Oh no! Those guys messed me up. That's apparently whoever built this planet decided that in order to get through doors you had to shoot them, because that makes sense. So I looked into, just because I was curious, I looked into speedrun records, and the current verified record for 100% speedrun on this game is 55 minutes. And then the current verified record for an any percent speedrun is 22 minutes. And I think my fastest time is something like 5 hours, so I would like to reiterate now that I am not a speedrunner. I'm kind of terrible at games, but hey, I sure do like playing them.
You're tiny and the boss is big.
Oh yeah, I am.
Lori, use your... do you have 0 missiles?
I have 0 missiles.
Then you should get some.
Oh man. There we go. Whew. That was hairy. And the Hendersons. Yep. Something something Bigfoot John Lithgow. Something something. Good joke. Alright, so now...
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Kitty.
Kitty who?
The kitty that walks on your car and drives.
Good joke, honey. So anyway, we just got another collectible. We got the bomb power-up. So now, when I'm a ball, I can push the shoot button, and I drop a bomb. I know you hear me coming, gonna drop the bomb, gonna drop the bomb. So now there's certain obstacles that we can get through that we couldn't before. And that's just kind of how...
Boom! Pew!
Yeah.
Shoot the bad guys.
Yeah.
Pew!
So that's just kind of how this game goes. You get stuff, and then the more stuff you get, the further you can get. And see, now we can get in here, whereas we couldn't have gotten in there before because we didn't have the bomb. So now we can explore this area and see what's down here. Ouch! Ouch! So yeah, originally, like, the canon for this game, basically, it was pretty chronological until Metroid Prime came along, and then it did the same thing that Zelda did, where it was just like, you know what? All this stuff takes place before the first Metroid. So Metroid Prime is the first game in the series. I said Metroid Prime is the first game in the series. We don't talk about that one. Real talk though, I haven't actually ever played Other M. I've just heard that the story is kind of horrendous. Beyond that, I don't know much about it. The gameplay seems okay.
What are we gonna do on the 100th episode?
I don't know, I haven't really planned that far out because...
Maybe we'll have... if we're gonna record tomorrow,
Well, we might.
we'll have a New Year special.
You think so?
Okay?
Okay. You sound pretty confident in that, whereas I think I'm going to stay up way later than I probably should, and I'm not going to want to do any recording. I already feel kind of like crap. I don't know if you guys could tell based on my voice, but I've been sick for the son of a gun. I've been sick for the past few days, and so I sound disgusting. But I actually feel okay. I woke up feeling alright this morning. A lot better than I was yesterday. Anyway, alright, let's see. I think we're just supposed to keep proceeding this way. Play proceeds clockwise. Or to the left. Or whatever. Alright, so we're just gonna go back on down this hill. I just jumped in here a little bit early. I mean, this is where we're supposed to go, but I just forgot to grab the missile upgrade first. I did play just a little bit. Oh, come on, really? Die, punk. Maybe eat a missile. Ha ha ha. Eat a missile in your face, punk. Stupid space pirate. I'm a little disappointed that these space pirates don't wear eye patches. What kind of space pirate are you that you don't wear an eye patch?
Who's the special?
Who's the special? I think it might be Emmett.
Yeah.
I may be getting myself in too deep, and I may want to go see if that's a save point. It might be, or it might not be. I don't know. It's been entirely too long since I've played this game. I played Metroid Prime a lot more recently, and even that, it's been a while. It's been a couple of years. But that's a really fun game. I was really excited when Metroid Prime came out. Oh, this is just the statue room. See, this is pretty cool. It's foreshadowing. It's basically showing you all the bosses that you're gonna fight before you can get into the final area. You've got to fight Kraid and Ridley and the other two guys. There's a few mini bosses like oh, what's the lava guy? Yeah, that guy. Yeah, you spit out them things. Ouch. I guess that's just an ammo spawner. Or an item spawner. There's a few of those. That's the nice thing about this game. Like, it's not...
I have a new book.
Yeah. This game is pretty generous in terms of the pickups. Like, most of the dudes will drop life and missiles, and they're pretty good about making sure that there's...
great at building.
Yeah. You're pretty great at building Legos and stuff, huh? Yeah. But this game is pretty good about just making sure you're well supplied and you're not going in completely blind. Let's see, which way do you think we should go, left or right?
All of the ways.
All of the ways. We'll have to do that eventually, but we'll go right first just because we're standing here. I'm pretty sure there's a save point near here somewhere. Jump. I get a little confused. The default controls are kind of weird. By default, jump is A and fire is X, when, like, in my brain it makes more sense that it would be jump is B and fire is Y, but it's not.
I have another book.
Oh yay, it's a map station. That's helpful.
This one is the Pokey Little Puppy's First Christmas.
Yeah. It's kind of weird getting Christmas books at Christmas, because it's like, by the time you're able to read them, it's no longer in season. It's a little strange if you ask me. Ow, punk. Same thing with getting Christmas outfits. It's like, yay, I got this new shirt that I can wear for a day. But, you know, we're also the family that we took down our Christmas tree on Christmas afternoon because it was like, yep, Christmas is done. We're done. Pack it all in. Let's wrap it up, guys.
Wrap up all your
Ah, dang it.
Christmas stuff and put your New Year's stuff up.
Yeah, well, people don't tend to have New Year's decorations. Anyway,
You
we're
can
gonna...
have whatever holiday you can.
Truer words were never spoken. Alright, so after a little bit of time with Super Metroid, what did you think?
Good.
What did you like about it?
I liked rolling in a ball.
Anything else?
Uh-uh.
Okay, is there anything that you didn't like?
Dying.
Of course. Anything about it specifically? Okay. And if you could give this game a rating, what would it be?
5 balls.
5 balls. I don't know why I thought it would have been something different. Super Metroid is a game that pulls absolutely no punches. It's not something that will result in you hurling your controller across the room in frustration, but it's not going to hold your hand either. Enemies can be a nuisance and massive damage sponges, but they are pretty generous with pickups. Though the game is relatively small compared to later titles in the series and others of this genre, it gives little to no hint as to what you're supposed to do next, leaving you to your wits to explore. The number of collectibles give the game a lot of inherent replayability, as there's always ways to improve your personal score, thus making this a speedrunner's paradise. With all that being said, this one's a hard one for me to recommend for young kids. Well, that is all the time that we have for this week, guys. As always, don't forget to leave your positive or negative feedback and leave us a comment below, and of course,
subscribe.
That's right, hit that subscribe button if you want your weekly dose of our shenanigans. We will see you guys next time, and until then, keep playing.
Meow.